Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Here I am again. I did make the choice and I saved that choice, but I did find that after I unglitched the first choice, I'm going to go in and show you what happens with the others. Hopefully this works. So I'm ready to go in and try this. So it should be, he's already in here waiting. Before I couldn't find the, what's called, because I backed out of it. He didn't show up. So this time I am going to agree to stay with him.
So hungry all the time now. I don't confess my prayer. Yes, the broken process is complete. The power will be mine.
Okay, so you have two choices. You can pretend nothing has changed. How may I serve you? Or you can make a confession. So first I'm going to make the confession.
Oh, let me hear it then. Be quick. I have a book to read. Of course you did. No doubt hoping you would come on this day. I am very pleased you came back anyway. You truly are my possibility. I welcome you back into the fold. I intend to travel to Stendarr to negotiate with the old vampire. I saw you here while I am gone. Invoke her our making voice in the group of vampire hunters is emerging to fight them. See if you can help them restore each other by ourselves. Here, take this. It was a gift from the Volcar. You amuse me greatly knowing you are giving it back. May 1st.
Okay, he wants you to fight the Volcar and the he wants you to fight the Volcar and the Dawnguard. He said make them, basically take them both out is what he's saying. And the sword he gave us, we'll take a look at it here real quick. He said, okay, he gave us the Thirsting Blade, so it absorbs 10 pads of health, and it looks like an Akaviri katana. So that is what you get if you choose to go back and beg for forgiveness and tell him what's going on. So you have, the first choice is to kill him. The second choice was to go to the Vigilance, which I showed you guys that, of going to the Vigilance instead. And basically it destroys everything and you lose all the curses. It cleans your curses off though. You don't want to do that. And then this way you get a sword called the Thirsting Blade. And from what he said, you're supposed to fight the Volcar and Dawnguard. So I don't know how you would do that except to go back to the Volcar and see what they say. So let's try that. We're going to go over here. I'm just testing these out. Just so you guys can see kind of what happens. We'll see what happens if I go to the Volcar. I don't think I can go like as is though. I think I have to go get Serana first. So, and actually with that in mind, I will go. Okay, he's told us to go. That's not him telling us to go. That's Meridia's statue. She wants us to go. Okay. I'm not going to do that right now. I might have to just do a separate one to see kind of how that plays out fighting against the vampires and the Dawnguard. So it's kind of an interesting twist. But what I am going to look at first is I'm going to show you what happens if you hide what you saw. So that would be the other choice. So you got a total of 4 choices. So I'm going to show you the other choice first. So let's load. Let's see what he says if we hide what we know. Basically giving him the page and then just saying I didn't see anything, nothing happened. We'll see what happens if that's the case.
I will confess my yes, the broken process is complete. The power will be mine. I am heading south to seek new owners. You are to stay here and keep an eye on things until I return. Now, stop bothering me. I have a book to read.
You try to act normally as you wait for the vampire to finish assembling the Book of Curses to claim his prize. He brings in a handful of farmers and tests the results until they have all stopped screaming. Finally, he turns his attention to the other women and instructs them to follow him as he leaves for Cyrodiil. You maintain the act until you're absolutely sure he is gone. Bastard, I'll get even one day. Okay, and basically he tortured people, killed them, and you are left. He takes the vampires with him, and I guess you were left with this. Search your chest. Okay, you've got a chest here. You got a place to sleep, so you get this place as a home. So there you have it. Those are the 4 types of endings that you can do with the Bloodcourt. So really, it's up to you. I don't know how you would fight against the vampires, so we'll go ahead and experiment with that. So I'm going to go back and make the choice to tell him the truth and go back into the fold. So hold on one second. If this is very confusing, I probably some of these I probably need to just do a characters devoted to each choice. Kind of like to see the long-term effects of what happens. I don't think there's any great long-term effects. I think it's just going to be you'll join the vampires or Dawnguard as normal. So I'm going to go see what happens when I do that, because that seems the most kind of different. That all of a sudden he's like, yeah, take this sword. You're going to go fight them both. So we're going to listen to that again, and this will be the one I'll follow with this character playthrough. I may have to actually switch the character, which I can do as well. So basically it would be me branching off 4 different characters, basically, or 3 different characters, or 4 total. So this way is...
Yes, the book of curses is complete. The power will be mine. Oh, let me hear it then. Be quick. I have a book to read. Of course you did. No doubt hoping you would come up this game. I am very pleased you came back anyway. You truly are my most loyal. I welcome you back into the fold. I intend to travel to Stendarr in the middle of the orb of vampire, and for you here while I am gone. You both heard our voice, and the group of vampire hunters is emerging to fight them. See if you can help them destroy each other by themselves. Here, take this. It was a gift from Volcar. The enemies will greatly know when you are getting back. May 1st. Good. Now go wait in the cage until I have time to attend to you.
Okay. So this one is he wants me to go to the Volcar. So I'll go fight against the Volcar, basically. So what we're going to do is this, and this might seem strange to you guys. It's kind of crazy to me as well. But basically take his helmet off. I don't know if this will glitch the game or not. We will see here in a minute. Let me get in the light. And all they keep saying is don't keep the master waiting. So this guy is going to basically, I don't know, as a vampire trying to join the Dawnguard. So we'll see what happens. So first thing I need to do is this. I know this is like strange and funky, but it might glitch out the game and blow up the game. So I've never done this to an actual vampire, somebody that actually already turned. Okay, so far it hasn't blown up. Basically, I'm just giving him a new name because Lord Vampirus Valnet was his name. And so you get the choice of, I'll probably stay Dark Elf, because if you change to a different race, that usually jacks things up really bad. So let's say the Dark Elf, we'll make him just a little different looking. We'll see if he retains his vampire stats or if I just cured myself by accident. We have a different war paint color. I'm not changing too many things because I think that also makes it glitchy when you change too many things. What here are we giving? He's gonna be a straight vampire or a vampire guy, so let's do this. Okay. This gives me a chance to name. So, Voorhees, Lord Vampirus Valnet is the one who destroyed the vampire and didn't agree to what he's doing. This is the I was going to call him the vampire serpent. Yeah, still will. All you have to do is go back to the front. If you got a name you like, all you have to do is go back to the front, make room, and then since he's serving the vampire lord, so he's the vampire servant. Okay, so there he is. Let's see what his eyes look like now. Okay, his eyes look normal. Did I just cure myself? I might have. Okay, powers. No, it still says breaks the showers. Vampire seduction. Yeah, he still got those. Okay, anyway, since he's going to join the Dawn Guard and use this sword to freaking put it in the Volkhar's heart. That's specifically what he said. He said there was a war between them, but he specifically said he wanted the vampire's blade in the Volkhar's heart. But you know me, since he's a different character now, I'm going to need to swap his, and he's still taking the stuff from vampirism, so yeah, he's still got kind of a vampire-ish look, so let's get him in some vampire gear. Actually, let's see what we got here. I'll come back to the other two. Actually, let me go ahead and save this guy as a separate save. Yeah, see, it'll do a new save. It won't go back to the one you came from. Okay, so I just saved you new. Okay, so let's go someplace to go change what we're going to do for our armor. I don't think I was living any place yet. I'm not going up to Meridias yet. Tell you what, in a minute, we're going to go get new armor anyway, so let's do this. Okay, from here, okay, I've got the Nightmare Courser, I believe. I haven't been to Solitude yet. That's why I came here. I haven't been to Solitude yet, and I don't know why. Could have swore I did, but I guess I didn't go to the
Where do you want to go?
So basically I'll just get this guy set up and try to join the Dawn Guard and see how that works.
Time and time. We'll be on.
think also I haven't been to Winterhold either. Let's do Winterhold first. The heck am I doing? This guy's all goofy. Yeah, I do not know why I did not come to Winterhold. Usually that's one of the first things I do is go to Winterhold. And Solitude is the last one I go on build up, so that's weird. But anyway. Let's go to Solitude. Now I'll get myself re-outfitted. He's a vampire servant, so I'm really trying to think of which armor set kind of sets the tone for a vampire. Then I'll see if he can actually join the Dawn Guard. I don't think he can. But I've said before, I don't know if these vampire things that they give me for dealing with Daedra are actual vampire things. I just wanted cat was on the map. I don't know if they really count as true vampires, even though he's got vampire abilities. And since he gave me a sword to attack the Volcar with, then we will see what happens. That just sounds intriguing to me that I know you're like, what the heck are you doing up here? Well, I'm coming up here to steal from the Khajiit. Anytime you want to re-outfit, best to just go ahead and go back to the beginning. See what I get lucky. It's like hitting the slot machines. See what I get lucky. So I make this character, even though he started the same as the other characters, he's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to make different choices now for him. Because being a vampire servant, he's kind of like a valet, even though he's a vampire. I don't think he would dress like this, honestly. But we'll see what I pull out of the Nightbear course. It doesn't last long. Of course, when I was playing, I think when I had Feindal, he kept yelling vampire at me. So we will see. We'll go back and get him. I think I told him to wait, so he's still standing out there by his master's freaking, what's it called here? And yeah, I took every single thing in there. The way I get rid of everything, though, is basically I take every single thing out of there. The very first thing I do is see what I can make. So the first thing I do is see what I can make. Second thing is fall creep, see what I can break. break some stuff up. See what I can break up, if I can break anything. Let's see what they're doing, the breaking part right here.
I protect the yard, whoever that might be. Cemetery reminds them. War, not me.
Both those things.
Greenhouse calling a talk to you.
Let's see what armor I got in here that I might want to wear. Ancient one. Not really good luck with the dice, is it? Soldier boots, soldier gauntlets. Let's go see what Fiendall's got on him. We will get him anyway and take him along with us. Or I release him. Probably gonna release him. I think it'd be cool if I can get into the Dawn Guard as a vampire. I think that would be pretty cool. They know it's good to leave. No, you're not. Come back here.
Divine smile on your face. Either way. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to do?
He's got a ton of crap too. Okay, we'll take that. You know what, I think I'm just going to let him walk. Let's get that silver armor. I thought he had that. Okay, he's got a weapon. Got some armor. So a Digibright Faendal and an arrow.
I'll head back home with you.
Hold on.
But, you just lead the way. Still here.
You know what? I still haven't finished training archery with him either. What the hell is wrong with me? The hell was I up to? I don't know what I was doing. I was focused on doing the witchcraft and playing this character, because I definitely didn't do some things I should have done already. There you go. Now I can go after I take my money back. Okay, now go about your ways there, Faendal. Well, I know what I did. I put the silver armor on myself. Release the Donner Shield. specific sword. Where's that at? I'm going to use that one, especially because it gave me the thirsty blade. What arrows am I going to carry on me? I don't have a great deal of arrows, do I? You know what, let's go ahead and go with the ancient Nords. Getting ready to dual wield if he needs to. Oh, shut up, go away now. Okay, so now I'm going to go see if I can get into the Volcar castle. I don't think I can off the top of my head. Yeah, I don't think I can get in there, but I'm going to try. So basically I just did a four-way split. I have the original character who basically destroyed the vampire lid. Now I've got this guy who is going off to fight the Volcar or join the Daedric. We'll see what happens with both of those. So there's basically four options when you come off of this quest line. Each one is how your character developed. Basically all of you started the same, but each made different choices. So one would be, would basically become a Vigilant, basically see the arrows blaze and turn it into Vigilant to destroy the book. The other one would be to, like this guy, basically a vampire servant. Vampires trying to attack me. That's funny. And I rode past the Headless Horseman. I'm very sure the Volcar will not let me in. I'll go up there and see what happens anyway. But if not, I'll just try and join the Daedric as I am. And see if that works out. I was curious about that anyway, because when I joined as the other quest where I became an actual a vampire lord, and even had the vampire lord changing ability and everything, when I went to Volcar, he treated me like I was just another vampire. He didn't treat me as anything different or anything like that. He's like, okay, yeah, whatever, let me bite you. So that's kind of what we're going off of. But now that's why I'm switching my weapons. Each one will take a different kind of stance on like weapon choice and everything. Spell use or no spell use. Like the one who becomes a Vigilant, he may decide just to trick and walk away from all kinds of magic. Just become like a rogue freaking fighter out there killing vampires and werewolves or whatever. We will see. But the kind of cool thing is that you've got as far as role-playing wise, you've got a serious kind of like storyline that you went along with the character with. Because this guy would basically be, I went there, I decided to stay with him and be the vampire servant. Now I'm watching things until he returns from Cyrodiil, which he probably never will, but it's a beginning to a story. But he said go to war against vampires. Come up here and talk to me. I'm a vampire too. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, there's no way to get in there. Yeah, I can't do anything here. So, take the nightmare course and we're going to Daedra. We'll just install him right there and just, that's where that quest line would continue. I'm not necessarily force you to watch me go through Daedra, but that's pretty much the direction his quest line would go. Okay, we'll go ahead and start from here. I knew they wouldn't let me in the thing there, so let's take my chances over here. So basically, I'm going to come down here and try and join the Dawn Guard as a vampire. His eyes aren't really red. I just want to see what Isran will do. I think he'll let me join, but it's when you come back, that's when he wants to make sure you're not vampire or not, so. Seemed like that beginning vampire, the one who just turned me into a vampire, seemed like he's got something against all vampires other than himself, probably power thing. Almost slayed a buddy. Got a wildcat there, but almost slayed a bunny rabbit. Which I did not want to do. Not a big fan of slaying rabbits. But anyway, it's kind of a crazy thing I did yesterday is I wanted to get back and play like the original Skyrim. Even though I've got multiple characters, and I've got my PlayStation game, the original one that has all my big characters on it. I did not do it to that one, but I had another one, PS3, that my kids used to play on. But today what I did was I took my PlayStation that my kids used to play on, and I deleted Skyrim from it. I deleted the update from Skyrim. So it's basically a version of Skyrim that's back to the original freaking Skyrim. I mean, literally, you get on a horse and your horse, you can't swing a sword or nothing. You can't do any of those things. You can't do horse combat. It's like the horses exist, but you can't do anything with them. It's kind of funny. It's kind of unusual to play after playing with Special Edition and with Dawn Guard and everything all for that time. To go back just to a no Dawn Guard, no Solstein, nothing. No Hearthfire, nothing. Just a straight game. I started a character in it just to see, because it just had a little nostalgic to go back and play Skyrim in a completely just the hard environment. There's no really, some of the things are like easier. Like I started smithing daggers, and I was like, just by smithing daggers, I think it's better a long time ago, because I was like only sniffed like 50 of them. And I was only like 30 or 40 of them, and then I was up to like 50 in like smithing. It's pretty funny, but this is kind of neat doing. Very nostalgic if you've ever done that. I don't know if you've ever done that before. Let's see what they say. Full-on vampire walked right in. They didn't say anything. Each one was even gonna give me a freaking crossbow. Watch.
So here you
the fact I'm a vampire already.
Related to these recent vampire attacks. Told me talking about the late Dim Hollow. Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Islam. We set the hall. It was attacked. That's good news for me. You see the vampire. I'll meet you in Dim Hollow Crypt. I know these vampires.
Okay, please help me. Can't you tell? Huh.
You have done the right thing in coming forth. Stendarr's mercy be upon you. You are forgiven. You shall hunt down this vampire whose day has come. As your penance, take the pace you have to the beacon along the road southeast of Riften and burn it in the purging flames atop the tower.
Okay, so that's pretty funny. I did not know that happens when you're in my state, so that's what he told me to do, but that didn't mean I'm going to do it.
Stendarr wants nobody.
He basically told me just go ahead and turn it in. If I'm going to be here, I need to go ahead and turn in the page. But I got the crossbow. I'm going to leave.
I will meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do. Revenge my fallen god.
I'll probably press on with this, but that's one of the things I did not know would happen. So
I know what you
it's kind of interesting.
was soft, but the cows. You think our death proved our weakness? Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test.
Anyway, so this is my vigilant guy, or not vigilant guy, this is the guy who's going to try and be the servant. Okay, so we're going to go and save him as a servant right here. And I will continue him at some point, so let's save. Okay, so we saved him, so now we go back to quit. Now this is where I know I've got to make sure that I load the right one. Okay, so we did him. Okay. That's Master's Lair. Okay, I'll leave that one alone. So we're trying to get 4 of these, so those are autos. So let's go down, since I did this earlier. That's for the, what you call it, this is Breeze Home. That's my other character. This is the guy in the woods. Okay, and there's a Master's Lair. So I've got 2. This is the one where I destroyed everything. That's my original Lord Vampiris. So we'll leave him here. So this guy is going to be the next one. And he's going to do... We're going to make him a Vigilant.
You heading out? Let's get going.
I know that one already, so actually gotta go to Riften. So I did one as what's called, this guy is gonna be a Vigilant, so actually let me dress the part. Get some what's called robes. They're attacking me. I have no idea. Oh, it's a scam. several scabs. Okay, so we're making a vigilant. Let's do this. Change his look real quick. Making a little jacked up. He's been through some stuff. So. Here we go. That's pretty easy. Basically, all you have to do is just I didn't know it split like that hard. Like I said, the first time I did this quest, I kind of jacked it up. So somebody's coming after me. I don't know who it is. Stand these freaking things. Not only do they look like little aliens, might have to get a different sword though. It doesn't really hit attached to his hip. We call him a reformed vampire, but let's make him a reformed vigilant. I'll probably come back and play the one that's supposed to be going against the Daedric the most, probably. There's a couple things that's just like my other one. I found out there's stuff I had forgot to do, so there's still stuff I need to do with this guy. I'm not going to do all that right now, but we got the one that destroyed, the one that follows, the one that becomes a vigilant. I think he almost killed me. Trying to fight that dude right now. I know what the game's trying to do. It's trying to take me out, so let's bring you up here with us. Or if the Vigilants want to fight him, they can. Did the right thing. And he's still a vampire. Okay, I'm just going to go and leave him right here. So I know what he did basically. Vigilant guy. go down to the last one. Okay, that's the one, what's it called? This is the one who lies. And so he's basically going to lie to him and not tell him that he doesn't like him. And basically take over this area, which becomes his, so. So, he removes his helmet. I'm pretty much just going to take everything Daedra has, everything of importance.
I'll head back home if you need me.
We're going to call him the liar, basically. And for the final act, so they all four have different beginnings. And all I really need to do is just change his look. So I'll do something different a little bit. Here you go, give him some fire red and half mohawk. Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, so he's Darkheart the Betrayer. So I'm gonna go down and pretty much just lie to him. And not carrying a shield. Oh shoot. Turn around, walk Right back out the building. We'll probably close it off with this guy, the betrayer. And then next episode, I will actually follow the guy who actually, the one who basically is going to take the war to the other vampires. Oh, wait a minute. Now he's been disappeared. Did I glitch it out? I might have glitched it out where he's not here anymore. Well, this might be one where he doesn't have anybody left because this is the one where they leave anyway. I believe, unless I digged it up, I did not see the dog in here before. I might have messed it up, so I don't think so, but we will see. I think this is the correct one. So I'm going to go ahead and save him here. If not, I will try and fix it later, but it's already been pretty much an hour-ish time frame. Yeah, I got some. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's take a look here real quick. By changing it, we actually did just the auto. So let's save, and then I'll go back and double check this. Quit and come back to main menu. So I should have forms of that guy right there. Betrayer. This is the betrayer. This is the vigilant. This is the vampire servant. Skyrim going in this master's lair. So let's try this guy again. We'll see what happens when he goes in. He should be the betrayer as well, but let's see what happens when he goes in. Hold on 1 second, I want to do something here. Okay, I got completely out of the game. Now I'm going to go back and see what happens. See if the master, it happened like that before when it didn't work. I went back in, yeah, see, it glitched a little bit there. Because I keep backing out of it, that's why. So this one I'm going to hide what I said.
Yes, yes, the book process is complete. And Papa, I'm heading south to see you always. You want to stay here and keep an eye on things until I return. Now, stop by.
So this is where, okay, this is what I wanted to do. Okay, bastard, I'll get even one day. But he basically brings people in there, kills them, he takes off, he's left you. And you're absolutely sure he's gone. Okay, so I kept my pretense up. Now he is gone. The dog is not there, and now I will make him the betrayer, so. I'll just write over the other one. one last time. Yeah, things can, when you jump in and out of games, it can make it glitchy. That should all be one word. I just wanted that kind of in his history. I wanted it to be the, what's it called? So that's in his history now. I can keep him the same way, kind of, I guess. I'm going to give him more weight. He was super skinny, so. I'll change his name to that a little bit. I can still put him in the necromancer robes. And more of a mage vibe to him. But it's very great to carry this sword of the Ravener. I'll figure out how he dresses later. But for right now, he is the betrayer character, so. So there you have 4 different builds off of one beginning that starts with the Bloodcourt. There's 4 endings to it, depending on your choice. So hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll be back again tomorrow. And we'll follow the guy for the Vigilance first, because I want to see if he can join the Dawnguard as a vampire, see what Eastron says. So hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Like I said, be here for kind of like new content or stuff that you won't see in most other games. So you guys have a good night out here. Bye.